आज मैं हूँ महाकुंभ के एक आत्मधाम में एंड द 12-year boy that you see behind me reorganized the कुंभ around 1400 years ago और उनकी टीचिंग्स आज भी हमें इस मॉडर्न वर्ल्ड में एक होना सिखाती हैं। लेट मी टेल यू हाउ। महाकुंभ के समय कहानियों की तलाश में मैं पहुंचा एकात्मधाम शिविर में, जहां आदि शंकराचार्य के बारे में सारी जानकारी देते हुए शंकर दूत घूम रहे थे। मेन एकात्मधाम एक ड्रीम प्रोजेक्ट बसा है मध्य प्रदेश के ओमकारेश्वर की नर्मदा नदी के किनारे। ऑल थैंक्स टू इनिशिएटिव ऑफ मध्य प्रदेश गवर्नमेंट एंड डिपार्टमेंट ऑफ कल्चर।
नमस्कार, मेरा नाम स्मृति शर्मा है। मैं मध्य प्रदेश शासन के संस्कृति विभाग के एकात्मधाम इनिशिएटिव में कार्यरत हूँ। एकात्मधाम, ग्लोबल सेंटर ऑफ वननेस, दैट्स व्हाट वी कॉल इट, इज सिचुएटेड एट मानधाता हिल, ओमकारेश्वर, बिकॉज ओमकारेश्वर इज अ प्लेस ऑफ ग्रेट इंपॉर्टेंस ऑफ वन पर्सन, वन सुपर ह्यूमन नेम्ड आदि शंकरा, भगवत पाद आदि शंकराचार्य. He got a guru there. It's his land of enlightenment. That's why we want his life and message to reach as many people, as many youngsters as we can. So we took this decision of making three components. One is the statue of oneness, which is, you can see it here. This is 108 feet multi-metal statue. ये पंच धातुओं से बनी हुई है. And I would just share a very quick story about it. We did an Ekatma Yatra to get this statue in place. People from 25,000 villages and Gram Panchayats contributed metal for making this statue here. There were people who actually donated gold, silver, brass, copper. People gave utensils that was given to them from generations, that were given to them from their ancestors. That's how the statue came into being. That's how our Shankara was made. It got inaugurated on 21st of September 2023. Phase 2 of this initiative is called Advait Lok, which actually is a museum, a world-class state-of-the-art facility museum, which is going to have artificial intelligence, virtual reality, with the help of which we'll try and showcase Acharya Shankar's life and his message. Here you see is river Narmada, and on the other side of this river Narmada, we have institute which is called Acharya Shankar International Institute of Advait Vedanta, which is going to teach you artificial intelligence to Advaitic intelligence, the best of both worlds, ancient wisdom and modern technology, and how to make a balance out of these two things.
और इतना सब इसलिए क्योंकि शंकरा या आदि शंकराचार्य की कहानी अद्भुत है। 12 साल की एज में सभी वेदों का ज्ञान लेकर पूरे भारत के भ्रमण के लिए निकल गए, जहां उन्होंने 4 मठों की स्थापना की। ज्योतिर्मठ इन उत्तराखंड, श्रृंगेरी श्रद्धा पीठम इन चिकमंगलूर, कालिका मठ इन द्वारका, गोवर्धन मठ इन पुरी। उन्होंने कुंभ को भी रीएस्टैब्लिश और रीऑर्गेनाइज तो किया ही, बट साथ में सबको वननेस का पाठ पढ़ाया थ्रू हिज फिलॉसफी ऑफ अद्वैत वेदांत, जिसके बारे में मुझे समझाया चिन्मया मिशन के स्वामी मित्रानंद ने। व्हाट डज इट टॉक अबाउट? व्हाट इज अद्वैत Vedant in a very, very simple terms?
The humans who seek God try to connect with Him in different ways. There is a huge population which thinks the Creator and the created are separate. There is another population which thinks you are part of the creation. There is a very minuscule population which says the Creator and the created both are divine and that divinity is me. This is Advaita for you. So first one would be God is separate, that is Dvaita, and then I am part of God, that is Vishishta Advaita. I am God is Advaita. Aham Brahmasmi. So Advaita means one without a second.
And when we say Advaita Vedant, does it imbibe the Vedic philosophy and then express in a different way, or it's expressed as the Vedas are?
Vedas are all accommodative and their thoughts are such that people can interpret it according to their level of evolution. The third portion of the Vedas, which is called Aranyaka, since it is the end portion of the Vedas, it is also called Vedanta. Anta, end of the Vedas. The last portion of the Vedas is Vedanta. So Upanishads are called Vedanta. Now, there are people who have interpreted Upanishads from Dvaita school standpoint. Madhvacharya has done it. There are people who have interpreted Vedas from Vishishta Dvaita standpoint. Ramanuja has done it. And the same Upanishads are interpreted from the Advaita standpoint, which Shankara did. So when you say Advaita Vedanta, same Vedanta seen through the glasses of Advaita philosophy. Anywhere in the globe, you will see that place as a conflict. disturbance continuously. This disturbance can go only when we realize we are one and we are not two. We are not separate, we are one. The idea of oneness is very, very important for the conflicts in the world to end, for the wars in the world to end, and to stay peaceful. This idea of Advaita is very important. We are one. We are not two, we are one. Like when India made vaccine, we shared it with the nations who can't afford, and we gave it free. So that is Advaita.
Okay.
The oneness is that. Now imagine reaching out to the people who need your help, looking at them as part of your own family. So the philosophy of oneness is much more relevant today in a world where there is so much of conflicts. If you want the conflicts to end, you need Advaitic vision. We need to understand one of the biggest contributions of Adi Shankara is he did something which nobody could have done within 32 years of his life. And in that 32 also, first 8 years he was with his mother. And the next 4 years he was with his teacher. So basically what he did was in 2 decades, 20 years.
Yes.
The nation was almost 80% Buddhist at this time, and then he could guide them back to Sanatana Dharma. Most beautiful thing of Shankara is, it's easy always to create something new. It's extremely hard to restore the dilapidated. So it's easy to create something new and start and say, follow this. But to go back and restore what has been gone. So Hinduism at Shankara's time was almost dilapidated. There were almost 80 schools of thought, and each one conflicting with another. The Shankara who walked around the country unified Bharat. He put mutts across strategically in all corners of India and unified it and restored almost everything to its pristine, like the Vedic rituals.
So why is he relevant to the youth?
So when you look at him as a management teacher, to transform a nation, what should be his management skills? If you're looking at him as an administrator, what should be his administrative skills? To establish mutts and see that his idea is taken up. Or what must be his debate skills? To sit and debate with people. Anything a youth can admire, Shankara had that in abundance.
Since we are sitting in Kumbh right here, what is his relevance to Kumbh?
He revived it again. It was there but not the way it was followed. So Shankara played a vital role. He did not build new temples, he revived the old temples. That way Kumbh also was slightly lost, so he made sure that Kumbh came back to the old glory. And all these sannyasis you see who come here, Dashanami sannyasis, he regularized them, including the Nagas. Nagas are like the police force of the Sanatans. So he regularized everybody and all of them come here. So in regularizing all these people, putting them in a system, Shankara played a great role. And that is continuing even today, the Akada Parishad.
क्योंकि ये मैसेज ऑफ वननेस आज की यूथ के लिए सबसे जरूरी है, तो उसे सिखाने के लिए यहाँ 10 दिन का कोर्स होता है गुरुकुल पद्धति में, जिसके बाद आप भी शंकर दूत बन सकते हो। ऐसे ही कुछ शंकर दूतों से मैंने उनका एक्सपीरियंस पूछा।
I am currently doing my masters and I am from Indore. So one day जब मैं अपने Instagram पर रील स्क्रॉल करी, then I came across a reel जिसमें सारे youngsters ही दिख रहे थे, and some of them were reading religious texts, some of them were doing meditation, some of them were doing outing to a religious place. तो that is something जो usually हमें नहीं दिखता है. So I went to the ID. Later I got to know that मध्य प्रदेश सरकार एकात्म धाम जो प्रोजेक्ट है उसके थ्रू कुछ कैंप्स लगाती है, जिसमें यंगस्टर्स लोगों को चांस मिलता है कि वो किसी आश्रम में जाकर किसी स्पिरिचुअल लीडर या स्पिरिचुअल गुरु के अंडर पढ़ते हैं, वो भी शंकराचार्य जी के टेक्स्ट।
अद्वैत कहता है वननेस ऑफ होल यूनिवर्स, कि सब कुछ एक है। इस एकत्व का प्रचार जो करता है, इस एकत्व को जो खुद के जीवन में जीता है, वो शंकर दूत है।
When I got to the camp, when I get inside the camp, I got to know that सुबह जल्दी उठते थे हम वहाँ पर, उसके बाद हम योगा करते थे, मेडिटेशन करते थे। मेडिटेशन एक्चुअली brings you to the real state that you realize everything about yourself and the surrounding. उसके अलावा हमें बहुत सारी चीज़ें सीखने को मिली, जैसे कि हम पूजा करते, तो पूजा के एक एक जो मेथड है कि हम सीधा हाथ ही क्यों यूज़ करते हैं, हम बिंदी क्यों लगाते हैं, हम ये हाथ में मौली क्यों बांधते हैं, एक एक चीज़ के पीछे का हमें रीज़न समझ में आया। पूरे इंडिया से वहाँ पर लोग आते, तो एक बहुत अच्छा सा कल्चरल एक्सचेंज होता। अब तो इंटरनेशनल स्टूडेंट्स भी आते हैं।
हॉलिस्टिकली स्पिरिचुअलिटी को कैसे अप्रोच करना चाहिए और हॉलिस्टिकली करियर को भी कैसे, लाइफ को भी कैसे अप्रोच करना चाहिए, कि कैसे हम बैलेंस रख पाए हमारे स्पिरिचुअल प्रोग्रेस एज वेल एज मटेरियल प्रोग्रेस, इसके बारे में पता चला। मैं एक सॉफ्टवेयर इंजीनियर हूँ, तो हमेशा ही हम कॉम्प्लेक्स प्रॉब्लम से डील करते हैं और उसमें आपको फोकस चाहिए होता है। ये फोकस आप मेडिटेशन और योगा के एप्लीकेशन से और उसके बाद जो अद्वैत का फ़िलॉसफी है उसको अपने अंदर एसिमुलेट करने से ये फोकस में मुझे बहुत फ़ायदा हुआ है।
आई मस्ट से दैट यूथ, जब हम यंग होते हैं, जब हमारी एज एक ग्रोइंग फेज़ में जब हम होते हैं मेंटली, क्योंकि हम फिजिकली तो ग्रो कर चुके होते हैं, लेकिन जब मेंटली ग्रो करने का फेज़ होता है, दैट इज़ अ टाइम व्हेन वी नीड एक डायरेक्शन। एंड अद्वैत वेदांत एक ऐसी फिलॉसफी है जो विवेकानंद जी ने बोला था कि अद्वैत इज़ अ फ्यूचर रिलीजन, एंड आई कैन से दैट आई एम लिविंग द फ्यूचर रिलीजन।
महाकुंभ में अद्वैत वेदांत और एकात्म धाम की ये झलक मेरे लिए बहुत ही एनरिचिंग एक्सपीरियंस था। डू लेट मी नो कि आपको ये एक्सपीरियंस कैसा लगा।
I hope this message of oneness spreads across the universe. I'll see you in my next story. Jai Jai Shankar, Har Har Shankar, Khushiyan Rahe.